Welcome to GPCC, Global Project Capital Consortium. This is a consortium of project consultants, management consultants, internationally settled in different countries of the world, especially in USA, China, Bangladesh, in other parts of the world. My friend Mr. Liu and me, co-founders, we represent the consortium, but we have other very valuable and reputed and respectable companies with us. We have the ability to form consortiums, to advise companies, to arrange financing, and bring in very, very valuable international relationships. We can bring in some of the largest companies in the world in infrastructure. For example, green coal-fired power plants, solar power plants, wind power plants, and other power plants, especially thermal power plants. We also have the capability to bring in very large engineering companies, design companies for roads, bridges, industrial parks, industrial relocations, and ports, terminals, jetties, etc. We can also bring in relationships for shipbuilding, large multifamily buildings, industrial buildings, commercial buildings, office buildings, and any other type of constructions. For example, bridges, tunnels, railways, airports. Today, we have the honor to present world's one of the largest group in the world, and that's SINOMACH Group. SINOMACH is world's one of the largest engineering, designing, and factory construction groups. SINOMACH is a global Fortune 500 companies. It is also one of the topmost engineering and designing firm. It is number one in China for factory constructions. It is an international group for power project plant companies, construction companies. It has done factory constructions, industrial parks, ports, terminals, power plants, and full engineering contracts. It has many subsidiaries, affiliate companies, and has the capability to organize and raise financing for the projects. So it can do the entire value chain for any large construction companies. We also have the honor to present CNEEC, China National Electrical Engineering Company, which is a part of the SINOMACH Group. It was formed in 1950s. It has the capability to bring in the entire value chain of any type of power plants, starting from the feasibility studies to constructions to raising finance, and also for implementation and commissioning. That means the entire value chain as an EPC company. We also present NEPC, as this is one of the largest power plant consulting group in the world. It has done thousands and thousands of megawatts of power plant designing. We also present China IPPR. China IPPR was formed in the 50s and now part of the SINOMACH Group. It's one of the largest engineering designing company in China and has the experience of doing industrial parks, urban planning, municipal planning, and the whole value chain for this type of work. We also introduced CCCC, Second Habour Consulting Group. CCCC, Second Habour Consulting Group, is one of the most reputed consulting group which has the capability for the entire value chain in ports, terminals, land development, dredging, and all these type of works. We also introduced MCC BERIS engineering group, which was formed in the 50s and has the capability of the full value chain of any type of steel manufacturing companies. It can design, it can conduct feasibility studies, it can find the right type of equipments, it can do construction, and of course commissioning and hand over the projects. So it has the entire capability to do whatever needed for steel plant industries. So we are very proud to also introduce today our host company, BSRM Bangladesh. BSRM is the largest steel manufacturing company in Bangladesh. BSRM is also one of the most reputed blue chips company in Bangladesh and traded in the stock market of Bangladesh. And BSRM is now in the process of diversifying its portfolio of assets. So in that perspective, it has taken projects to construct a terminal, coal-fired power plants, industrial park, steel mills, and of course they are open to ideas of new type of industries and investments. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to us and giving us the opportunity to bring the relationships. And of course, each of the companies will present their own videos and the presentations. And we have the experts from all these companies to discuss and answer your questions. Thank you very much. Again, thank you for trusting GPCC.